my video about what happened between LionMaker and me online, I haven't had the chance to tell my side of the story or my truth and put it out there. And I know there's obviously going to be people that believe me and that don't. This is it. This is like the final thing I'm going to have to say about this. And I apologise for the quality of the video because there is no guidebook for how I'm supposed to make this. So it might be a bit jumpy and cutty because I'm just trying to factor everything in. Thanks.
So, Paige, your first question was, why did you take LionMaker, aka Marcus, to court?
Took him to court because for 3 years of my life we were in an online relationship, and in those 3 years it was basically just abuse, mental and sexual kind. So, you know, yeah, he went to jail before the whole court thing, and it kind of made us cut ties. Although we had been in contact while I was in prison, we had sent like letters to each other, but eventually I saw the light.
Did he end up going to jail?
He did, but this was before the whole court thing actually happened. So December 23rd up until end of September-ish time, he was in jail. I think.
What year? December
2016 till end of September, beginning of October 2017. He was under investigation, I think, so I think that's why they kept him in. And then we cut ties in July 2017, so that's where the break-off period begins.
Okay, why continue working with him and covering for him? Why take so long to take action?
Well, I think it's difficult for any outside person to understand the kind of intensity that was our relationship. There was no chance for me to just be like, I'm done with this, I'm leaving. It's not as simple as just turning your computer off and that being it. This guy was threatening me, threatening to send messages to my family. It just wasn't a healthy relationship that didn't give me the option to leave until we were physically not able to actually get it. Well, he wasn't able to physically get at me while I was in jail, and I was able to kind of realise I needed to get out of that situation. So I kept working for him because there wasn't really any other choice, and I was young, and it just felt like the whole world was having to protect this person when in fact I should have been protecting myself from this person.
Abuse is such a sort of, it doesn't really tell us what you suffered, so can you sort of go into a bit more detail as much as you feel comfortable?
So, using the word abuse again, because it's my new favourite word, the abuse happened from the age of 14 to 17, and that pretty much was being shouted at, being screamed at, having my name cut into his arm, chairs being thrown out windows, laptops being thrown at walls, being told it was all my fault, him drinking because he knew I hated it, and being an alcoholic and getting angry. He seemed to play off of my fear. He used to scare me and record me crying. I remember one time specifically there. There's just so much that it seems impossible to make I can't make anyone else aware of what it was like because there was only two of us in that situation. There was him and there was me. And obviously there's an exchange of power considering he's 11 years older than me. So this man got in my head at a young age when I was already vulnerable and then just pretty much demolished me as a human.
What was Marcus accused of in court, and was he found guilty, or did he dispute the charges?
So when we went to court, we ended up going there twice. First was to set the date, which I can show on screen, the page of not the date, but the telling me about the court. Basically, I'll put that on screen.
Yeah.
And then the second time was like the trial. In the sense, it was just one day, and then I didn't go back for sentencing. But The charges were rape, sexual assault, manufacturing child pornography, and distributing child pornography. So he didn't dispute any of the charges, which my lawyer was actually quite surprised at, because the kind of person he is, she expected him to plead innocent, but obviously that didn't happen. So we were quite shocked at how smoothly it went. There wasn't any he didn't say I didn't do this or anything. In fact, he actually apologised to me in court when it was his chance to speak. Obviously, I didn't understand a word of it because he was speaking in Dutch, but my interpreter did say that he was saying sorry and what have you.
What do you think to the people that are making videos about false information? I'm not going to mention any names, but...
Yeah. I think they're just misled. They haven't put effort into finding out the actual truth. They've just put effort into making a video and seeing what gets the most views, so I'm not too worried about them considering the amount of evidence that is out there and how much of it is true as well. That's what evidence is, I guess. But, yeah.
So in terms of why you're doing this video, what's the reason? What do you plan on getting out of this, sharing this?
Well, I haven't had a chance really all to share my side of things, and everyone's making assumptions because there is no my side of the story. It's his side and everyone else who doesn't know's side. So I just think it's important that I have my word, so I can't blame those who are calling me all these names because they don't know any different. There is no actual truth out there really. So I thought hopefully I could bring that,
What was the outcome of the court case?
So I did win the court case, but I guess it all depends on what you consider to be winning. So he was found guilty of all the charges I mentioned before, but he got a postponed sentence. I've got it here written down so I remember. So he's got 5 years postponement, in which that if he commits a crime in the next 5 years, or 5 years from the end of the sentencing, he can go to prison for 4 years.
So did you actually end up meeting Marcus in real life, or was it all online?
We have met 3 times, and then obviously the twice in court, but we didn't actually talk to each other then, obviously. We met in November 2015, December 2015, and January 2016. The first time we met, I was 16 at this point. This was a month after my 16th birthday. The first time we met, he came to England and stayed near where I live. The second time we met, we both went to London and stayed in a hotel. And the third time we met, I actually went to Belgium and stayed in his flat. But that was cut short because obviously the English police were notified that I'm not where I said I was, because I said I was in London with a different person. So I got taken away from his flat, brought back to England. My phone and laptop were taken once I got home, I think to see what had been going on between him and me. Obviously I got them back. And then, yeah, things kind of...
Was his stuff also seized as well?
Not at that point, but I believe it was when he went to jail. His phones, I think all his stuff was seized when he went to jail. I don't think he's allowed it back because of the content on it.
There's a lot of things that people say online about what's gone on between you and LionMaker. Do you want to clear some of them up?
Are we talking about the dramas?
Yeah, the dramas, so like the posting of the nudes when he said he was hacked and that kind of thing.
There was no hacker. It was Marcus.
I mean, a lot of people might say, why did you lie, or not lie, but support what he said about the hacking?
Because this is somebody that at the time I cared about and thought, again, that I needed to protect and that everyone was against him. I knew the truth, but at that point in my time, I just thought, this is my boyfriend.
Yeah. And I actually remember when you said that you care about him, you didn't want him to get into trouble.
Yeah, because at that point, in my head, that's all I was thinking. I was young, naive, I didn't know what a real relationship entailed at that point. So this abuse of me protecting him from everything that happened. It's weird, I feel like I'm talking about myself as if I'm another being, but that's the only way I'm able to think of.
Well, in some ways you are, because the person you are today is completely different to what you were before, but
Yeah.
that's because your experiences have changed, and I think you've realised that you can be in a relationship and they don't have to be manipulative and controlling.
Equal relationship.
Which is, at 14 you just think that's normal, you think that's what a normal relationship is, but
I think it's one of those things people have to understand. In the beginning, the good outweighed the bad, and then it became a blurred line between what was good and bad, and then it became, this is a nightmare that I can't escape. Being up every night crying, literally.
And actually, him going into jail was a bit of like a lifeline, wasn't it?
It was. I've said numerous times to different people that if he hadn't gone to jail, I could possibly still be with him now. I don't know if I would have made that switch if it wasn't for the fact we hadn't been able to talk. We wrote letters, but we weren't able to talk. And then eventually, I don't know where I was going with that. But more of the online drama, because I feel like there's so much out there that so many people are confused about and have kind of built up their own answers for. So the 13-year-old girl, I really want to address that, to be honest. I know it's not to do with me, but it's one of those things that I just feel that she deserves to have it known out there to the world that it was him. He was drunk. There were multiple people in the call with him that night, and he was drunk.
Is this Tarty McMum's daughter? Yeah.
And I just think it's important that for her to have people know that, and for everyone to know, so they're not false accusing anyone. It was Marcus that sent that message whilst drunk one night.
I think you also need to reiterate what Alex had said about the key thing is that if he does message anyone now while he's on YouTube, like a young person, you just need to be aware that don't get involved. It's hard.
Get involved with them. I know I've been in the position of looking up to that person and thinking, wow, what a great person. I can't believe they want to talk to me. But I've also been in the position of, this person's not great, this person has ruined my life. I've been diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder because of this relationship with him. And it's not something you want to get yourself involved in. Anyone, for that matter. Like anyone. Adults, obviously younger, just adults protect younger ones even from people like this, because it's not something that's, you get rid of him and it's a fix. I haven't talked to him for over 2 years now, and I still have nightmares, and I still get scared to go home in the dark, and I still get scared of being home alone when the lights are off or going downstairs. Like, it's one of those things that it just sticks with you because you don't know if it's ended. You don't know what's going on. You just know you're scared, and there's no way not to be scared.
Okay, so some people seem to think that you were the one that deleted LionMaker's channel, despite people, Alex has admitted that it was him.
Yeah, so at this point, was it December, January last year?
Yeah.
This January, maybe this year, I don't know. I don't remember the exact time. All I know is that it was Alex that deleted it, and I talked to Alex here and there, keep each other updated on stuff, but yeah, Alex was the one that deleted it. I'm sure he won't mind me saying it, because online at least he seems quite proud of it, so that's all I really have to say about that.